This program is very exciting to us. We're doing it with our partners at India Development Service and Worldview, and it's being supported by Chicago Community Trust, and most importantly by your attendance today. On all of these panels, we'll have opportunities to see what community-led solutions look like from activists, from experts and academics across India and here in the Chicagoland region.
One thing I learned from Jerome and Steve and others in public media was that listening is powerful. Everything we do at the Trust needs to be connected to community voice. When I heard about this opportunity to learn about the experiences of IDS and their grantees, and to put nonprofits and leaders in Chicago in a room to have this conversation, it seemed like a no-brainer. We need to support initiatives where we're learning not just from our neighbors, that's absolutely important, but we're learning from our neighbors on the other side of the globe.
So last year, we took Jerome and Steve to India, and I'm sure you'll hear about those projects today. But then more importantly, when we came back, it was like, okay, so this was good, this was a good start, but how do we continue this dialogue? What we have done in India, how that relates here, how there is commonality. So that's all this event is all about today.
You know, like Neeler said, we've known these guys for like 20 years, and we would have their speakers in, we would talk to them, and I got to know them as an organization that was just curious and expert about development. When we really got down to having a trip to India, it was a wonderful experience.
Question today when you're looking at human rights framework from India is really the question of impunity. I say that as really a pipeline of impunity from the ground level up to, say, the highest diplomatic levels.
India has problems of human rights because 40% of the government justices are unoccupied. There is no justice.
The water situation in some parts of the world is definitely very concerning, and the Thar Desert is definitely one of those areas. So therefore, all that we do is very environment friendly, focusing on rainwater and making sure that every drop of rainwater is collected and used for the community use.
I mean, it's here and now. Water is a commodity. It should be a right. You can't, how do you measure that in terms of economics? But when it's measured in terms of economics, that means somebody's not going to get it.
We all have a right to have first basic is the food and then the nutrition, because that has a direct impact on our learning abilities.
You know, when we think about equity in education and access to education, you know, we usually think, well, everyone has access to education, universal access to education. But we have a lot of the same problems here in Chicago because we have a lot of neighborhoods that are very, very poor, where it is hard for families to send their children to school every day.
So now we have school closings, and you go through many neighborhoods, and all you'll see Walgreens, you'll see a bank, but you won't see a Cleaners, you won't see a family-owned restaurant. And I think there are just detrimental effects behind this lack of economic empowerment.